Hello friends, today we want to watch a summary of the animation of Cars, so please stay with us until the end of the video, and we will be happy if you support us with your like and subscribe. So let's start the video. During the last race of the 2006 Piston Cup racing season, a skilled but arrogant rookie race car named Lightning McQueen overtakes seven-time champion Strip the King Weathers and perennial runner-up Chick Hicks. However, due to Lightning's refusal to have his tires changed during pit stops, his rear tires burst into flames on the final lap. Lightning just barely manages to cross the finish line simultaneously with Chick and the King, resulting in a three-way tie. Race officials announced that the three racers will compete in a final tiebreaker race at the Los Angeles International Speedway in 1 week while traveling down Interstate 40 to California. Lightning becomes separated from Mac, his transport truck, and gets lost on U.S. Route 66, catching the attention of the local Radiator Springs sheriff in the process. A chase ensues, during which Lightning crashes and gets tangled in wires, damaging part of the town's main street. In the process, Lightning is taken to traffic court, where the town's attorney Sally Cara pleads against Lightning. He is sentenced to repave the road using Bessie, an asphalt-laying machine. Only interested in leaving and extremely furious, he makes an escape attempt before being hooked up, only to figure out his gas tank was siphoned. Lightning rushes through his first day of paving, and the new road surface is so bumpy, unusable, uneven, and poor that he is told he must scrape it off and start over again. When Doc Hudson offers Lightning a deal, beat Doc in a race around Willie's butt, and he is free to go, Lightning eagerly accepts. He leaves Doc in the dust at the starting line but loses control on the loose dirt turn and crashes into a cactus patch. While the town's tow truck, Mater, hauls Lightning out of the cactus patch in which he landed, Doc effortlessly cruises to the finish line after informing Lightning that he races like he fixes roads. Lightning is compelled to scrape off the botched pavement and start over again. After Lightning completes a section of the road for the night, Mater asks if he would like to do something fun. He finds out that Mater was talking about a game called tractor tipping. Lightning tries to back down but is convinced by Mater. Mater shows him how to tip a tractor. Lightning, having a go, approaches a tractor with Mater urging him to do it. Lightning then roars engine, waking every tractor in the field with all of them tipping over and farting all at once. They have a laughing moment. As the ensuing days pass, Lightning is disturbed by nightmares of Chick Hicks winning the Piston Cup and landing Dinoco. He starts to befriend the town's residents and learn more about the town in the process. How Radiator Springs was once a thriving town until completion of the nearby interstate bypassed the little town, depriving it of its business traffic and visitors, and ironically, depriving those passing visitors of the natural beauty found in the scenery along the old highway. How Sally left behind her rich but unhappy life as an urban lawyer. What tractor tipping is, and how Doc Hudson was once a famous race car himself, the Hudson Hornet, and three-time Piston Cup champion until a horrible crash in 1954 ended his racing career. Doc bitterly refuses to reveal much about his past despite Lightning witnessing him expertly drifting through the loose dirt of Willie's butt where Lightning crashed, labeling his old trophies as a bunch of empty cups. By the time Lightning finishes repaving Radiator Springs' main road, he has formed a bond with the town and its residents. Rather than immediately leaving for California, as he had initially been eager to do, he spends the day touring the town's businesses, receiving a fresh coat of paint and new tires in the process, and participates in a cruise party that night. But he is suddenly found, then whisked away in his truck, Mac, without even a chance to bid farewell to Radiator Springs. The town's residents are sad to see him leave, and Sally is grumpy to learn that it was Doc who ultimately informed the media of Lightning's whereabouts. The final race among Lightning, the King, and Chick opens with what the race's commentators call the biggest race in history. Lightning is distracted by his memories of Radiator Springs, losing time to the King and Chick Hicks, and begins to fear he will simply lose. To his surprise, Doc Hudson has arrived at the race with Mater and a few others from Radiator Springs who will serve as his pit crew. Lightning approaches the finish line. Chick sideswipes the King in a desperate attempt to avoid finishing behind him yet again, sending the King into a terrible rollover crash. Lightning, fearing that the King's racing career will end in the same way as did the Hudson Hornets, comes to a full stop right before the finish line, choosing to accept loss. Lightning then backtracks to push the veteran racer across the finish line ahead of him, saying that I think the king should finish his last race, while McQueen is cheered as a hero for his good sportsmanship. Text from Dinoco, the King sponsor company, offers to support Lightning as his new sponsor, but Lightning, having now had a change of heart, respectfully declines, saying that his current sponsor Rustaz gave him his big break and he wanted to continue with them. After the race, Lightning returns to Radiator Springs, announcing that he will establish his racing headquarters there. This helps to revitalize the town and draw back visitors and tourists, with the once abandoned Route 66 being reclassified as Historic Route 66. And that was the summary of the story of the cars. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, please send the video to your friends and you can write your opinion about what I will make for you in the next video. And we see you next time.